Mm.
Hey, come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been all in him a week, hasn't tried a thing. What?
Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, last quarter. Oh, that's right. Last quarter of the map. Mm. I wonder why there aren't that many quests in this part of the map. It's either that or I missed a couple. Maybe I should try and go back and send some scouts Because I'm at a fast travel. I just find it odd that there aren't that many right? Resume game. Map. Did I reveal everything? I guess I did. Well, everything is on fire, so maybe that's why. There's a battle there. Some loot over here and a puzzle. I'm trying to get there, so I'm going up first. "30? The Queen sighed. How can I hope to defeat this colossus? It's such a feat, even possible. Standard battle. Okay, let's get back into this Thronebreaker Gwent again. Damage all units on this row by 2. Set a row on fire. Damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15. Then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Boost allies by 2 and then damage enemies by 2. Oh. Clear all rogue effects from your side after 3 turns. Yes. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Hundred and 102, 103.
Oh, this is okay.
Watch your heads! Life is mine now.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Wise choice.
My prescription. A bit of bloodletting.
Order!
Should I pass?
Aye.
Also then, no other way.
A highly curious case.
Get it to work. That bit the white of an eye from half a league away. Her Majesty is exceptional.
Damn. Whatever. That was not... I won, but it was not the way I wanted. After different allies played from hand or move to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 1. And move to the other row.
Yes?
Retreat! Should have listened to me, old lady.
Yes.
Don't like this.
Excellent, Seifel! Shh, cork it.
Very concentrated, just to pay attention, because he has like 6 cards left and I have 3. Three adjacent enemies. No.
Make love, not war.
Hellcats out!
Cursed traitors.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, they're immune. Which one is best to decoy then? It healed. Self-healed.
Excellent, Seifel!
Sod it. Sod it all.
Oh. I was just about to say I cannot play this one because I have the highest units. And this one has 25 now. I can put that here and then
Coin never
next to
stinks,
it,
no matter how rank the
I'm at
pouch.
111. Okay. Let's see him top that. Kinda have to pass now because my last card is not the card that I wanted.
Edroto dum anime est, spes est.
Yes. I won. Sergeant Moral Glyph to Duke Ardal Abdahi. Oh, we got a letter from him. We found a letter from him last time we played. I don't remember what it was about, but we keep intercepting these letters. And your orders have been fulfilled. We requisitioned over 30 head of cattle from the local population, slaughtered them and left them under the sun. Once the carcasses have reached the appropriate level of rot as determined by the medics of Vicovaro, they shall be sent to the front for the artillery division. That is super gross. That is just that's the rotting carcass card probably. I have a lot of money. I don't think I can buy stuff now. This looks kind of good though. Look at the tents in the back. I have a treasure here. Oh yeah, 3,000. Almost. But I think my max is 200 right now. Yeah, my max for the tent is 200. So there is, and I have 201. So there's one without food probably. So maybe next time they'll ask to send some recruits. I will give them to them. Map. Okay, let's go left and up.
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes of blood. Not
Gross.
like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event. An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods?
Wait, black pudding smells or tastes like blood? I thought black pudding
She
was
soon learned the
British.
truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses. A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall
Gross.
stop here
The queen said calmly.
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain what has happened here.
When the scouts returned a while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a nearby village, the village whose inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil free gave at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. They'd chop, chop, and splosh, splosh. 'Twas I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Frigef is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's pay him a call.
They killed all. Like Rosberg. My lady, please. Make them pay.
Milka, Bezrad, Kristan, all killed. Souls snuffed out to the very last.
Our scouts found a fresh grave not far from the village. Its engraving in Nilfgaardian. Seems an invader was laid to rest here. Judging by the tributes left, he must have been someone important. The Horton slaughter still has our soldiers livid, and they wish to destroy the grave. Shall we leave them to it? No, the dead need no disturbance, no matter their allegiance. Take only the tributes, leave the rest untouched. Take everything of value, destroy the rest. Yes, destroy it. These people are savages. Okay, over the bridge. Oh. That looks like an Nilfgaardian trade post. I have to go in, I guess. Wait. Yeah. I have to go in. Because I want to make this round and then go down.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrigev's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town. Neve stopped her caravan and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Frigef, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
Ours. Should I think I should avoid battle. Because we don't have the
Neve hesitated long. Few deserved punishment more than this Vrigef, but she concluded attacking his superior forces bore too much risk.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a wise decision to attack them with such a small group. Can I go down then and come here anyway? What's here? Is that the other side? Yeah, it's the other side. Puzzle. Elves used to say that Dwan are imitators, that they're only capable of mimicking other races. There's a grain of truth in that, and it's difficult to deny the innovative nature of humans. After all, they can turn anything, absolutely anything, into a weapon. Destroy all rot tossers and cow carcasses. Do not let any cow carcasses explode on your side. So we have, whenever this unit, I have 3 cow carcasses on my side, and he has rot tossers on his side. After every 2 turns, on turn start, spawn a cow carcass on the opposite row. Whenever this unit takes damage, move to the other side of the battlefield. Death Wish, if this unit is on Meev's side, Meev loses the battle. Destroy all rot tossers and cow carcasses. Do not let any cow carcass explode on your side. So I need to swing those to the other side. Damage a unit by 2. If it was destroyed, repeat this ability. Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor count, then lose all armor. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. So my thought is maybe use the wagon first, then the slinger. Let's try it. Let's just try it.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
No! To the other row, yeah. Yes. 3.
bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Machine by 2 was destroyed.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Thing about slings, they hide well. Hey?
Free?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
No, don't go this way. Oh, because it was there. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
I bit the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I have 4. Oh, okay, wait. No. I only have these 8 ones left. Maybe.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Defeat. Again.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target. Thing about slings, they hide well.
What am I doing wrong? I'm even using a YouTube video, so what am I doing wrong?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah. Did it right.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Oh. Okay.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, dead.
one more.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Now, do I need to do it before this one, or... Now I have 6. Or just one more. One more sling. And turn.
Hey?
Move these 3 up there. Yeah, now before I end the turn, this. And that one. Yes, nice. It was not on my own.
Took but one damned week, and the army was shattered to bits and pieces. Black lads were supposed to grind their teeth against our walls. Bloody empty promise by our leaders.
Oh, I've over 3,000 now. There is loot over here, but how do I get there? Ah. Okay, let's see in my workshop. What can I... See, I have 202 now. Gain 2 recruits. But I still need more room. We found a group of farmers languishing in the barn. Their skin is covered in oozing sores. Some horrid affliction by the look of it. They beg for coin to sate their hunger and thirst, as they've no strength left to work in the fields. Can't refuse those in need. Give them whatever is necessary. Let's tend to them. Perhaps you can devise a cure so they may join our ranks. Well, let's do this one. People are always crying on in The Witcher. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
A taxidermied unicorn. Strange. What are your orders, Your Grace?
Taxidermy?
Shall we take it?
I've no notion what one could possibly do with such a thing. We ride on.
Yeah, what do you want with the taxidermied unicorn, and why is it just lying there on the road?
Meave's Lyrians were traversing a wood when they heard the loud, drawn-out blast of a horn.
One of our scouts?
The Queen asked, clearly perplexed. She turned in her saddle to face Reynard, who shook his head.
Strange. Gascon, appoint a few of your strays. Ones who know how to blend in. Have them sniff out who blows that horn. And why.
The scouts returned a short while later with their report. Soldiers had pitched camp in a nearby meadow. They wore Aedirnian uniforms, cut by sashes bearing a golden sun. They addressed their leader as Fulberson.
Know the name,
Rayla said.
Fulberson went over to the enemy first day of the war, took his whole division with him. Your Grace, a chance like this won't come again. Let's teach the traitors a lesson.
We must send a strong signal. One all the North will hear. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Announced the Queen.
Whoever collaborates with the invader shall pay with his head. Prepare to attack.
Rayla nodded, clearly pleased. The Lyrians surrounded the meadow marked by their scouts. Moments later, a flaming arrow pierced the sky, giving the signal to attack.
Fulberson was not the sole trader in the north. Many of land's wealthiest allied with the Empire, bribed by the promise of riches and privilege, and sometimes under duress. They had struggled to discern whether the kings themselves were striking deals with the invaders. Hansel of Cadwyn, Foltest of Temeria, and it did appear, after all, that the longer the war dragged on, the less resistance Nilfgaard seemed to encounter. Reduce the retreat timer to 0. So Foltest was a trader. Okay, so special rules and a shortened battle. Reduce the retreat timer to 0. Reduce this artifact's timer by 1 for every unit played from the opponent's hand. When the timer reaches 0, Count Felbeson escapes and Meave wins the battle. For every unit played from the opponent's hand. When the timer reaches 0, Count Felbeson escapes. I don't know what to do actually, so...
Queen Meave! To arms!
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods. New orders? No? Ah. Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
This man has suffered much.
Three? Really?
Go, pop, pop. life is mine now.
You mad? Don't say mercy, your grace. We surrender.
Oh, really? It's that easy? I thought I was losing. Weird. Oh, alright.
The traitors, perhaps used to fighting unsuspecting foes, stood no chance against the determined Lyrian attack.
I'm determined.
At its conclusion, Meve personally knocked Fulberson off his mount, then tore off his visor. The face she saw evoked more sympathy than hatred. Fulberson was an old, sickly man, his skin pale and blemished. With great difficulty, he pulled himself up on his knees, then extended a shaky hand in pleading.
Your grace, have mercy. The Nilfgaardians forced me to treason. They threatened torture.
Meve felt her soldiers' eyes on her. They awaited her decision. How would she treat this traitor? Would she really execute him as a warning to others?
I kind of feel sorry for him. Mm.
I hereby dissolve your division, Falberson. And you, surrender your sword and be on your way.
The traitor threw himself at the Queen's feet.
You've shown mercy befitting a truly great ruler, your grace. 1,000 thanks. To the west of here lie my lands. Visit me. I shall throw a sumptuous feast in your honor and provide a generous donation to your fight against our common foe.
Meve ordered Fulberson to stand. Her Lyrians reluctantly stepped out of the departing traitor's way. When he passed Black Rayla, she spat at his feet. Meve and her Lyrians arrived at Fulberson's lands, home of the traitor
I
she
don't
had
trust
let
him.
live. He greeted the Queen with full honors. In ceremonial garb, a platter of bread and salt held aloft.
Your grace, 'tis an honor to welcome you to my humble abode. Please, come inside. A fattened piglet already turns on the spit. Soon I shall fetch my best wines from the cellar.
Meve, having lived on nothing but salt pork and gruel for weeks, was tempted to accept the offer. Black Rayla, however, was strongly against it.
Ma'am, forgive my insolence, but to eat from a traitor's table is foolish. Don't do it.
Heeding Rayla's plea, the Queen declined Fulberson's invitation. Clearly saddened, he escorted the Queen to the bounds of his estate.
I thank you once more, your grace.
He said, bending to kiss her hand.
And I swear from now on, I shall support the North as best I can.
Meve nodded, then went on her way. She wondered whether the old man would keep his word, or, as soon as the Lyrians disappeared over the horizon, once again don an imperial crested sash.
The Aedirnians retreated with haste, abandoning their tents, supplies, and even some of their equipment. We found something in the commander's quarters. I've no doubt you'll know what to do with it, milady. Have the soldiers draw lots to determine who shall open the chest. Have Isabel cleanse the chest of spells and curses before opening it. Leave the chest, for now at least. Artifact compression. This card is now complete. Yes. How can I not? Oh, here. Rotting, unburied bodies invite not only flesh-hungry beasts, I think that's a spelling mistake, but also pestilence. From monstrous scavengers, one can flee or fight back. Yet what defense is there against an invisible enemy when even air and water pose risk of a slow and painful death? Remove all corpses from the board. Jeez, that's a lot of corpses. Can I... Oh, boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor, then trigger all loyal abilities. What? Huh?
One bolt.
Oh, okay. But what if I... damage a random enemy nearest to self by 2?
Give me a time.
I don't know if I should do it like this, but I'm gonna win this anyway because I did it wrong the first try.
I'm a wrong set.
What happens if I do this? Oh.
One bolt.
I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna have to do better next time.
Give me a time. I'm a wrong set.
Oh. Hmm. I had too many in one row. Okay. Another one. So I had 8 of those.
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't, sir.
I'm doing something very wrong. No!
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command. Armor won't, sir. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Our ballista, your command. Armor won't, sir.
I forgot that I had 4.
One boat's all I need.
All the corpses. All the corpses for the board.
Give me a target.
I really want to figure this out.
One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. Armor wants.
Oh, nice. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do the same on this side. I think maybe you can then use the leader ability.
One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command.
Can I put it here?
Some of all say.
I really don't know how to build a deck yet in this kind of Gwent. Why do you keep giving me... Oh well. Where is the map? Map. My people aren't happy. Your Majesty, the town is indeed deserted, but prisoners remain shackled in the dungeons beneath the courthouse. The Aedirnians must have forgotten them during their retreat. What should we do? What should be done with them? We could use them to bolster our forces, though I have an inkling they may not prove the most disciplined of recruits. Dungeons in the ranks, yet I can't let them rot in dungeons. Release them. Release them? Why do you keep giving me this? What's wrong? Why do you keep giving me this? Oh, here. Move it to your hand. The figurine expanded in a flash, pulsing and throbbing, changing its shape and structure like a puff of smoke crawling over the floor. Beams of light revealed movement and hardening materials. A moment later, in the centrum of the magic circle, a human form suddenly appeared. I guess that was the exclamation point.
The Lyrians stood within 5 miles of Aldersburg, when the road, which until now they had travelled alone, suddenly filled with all manner of folk. Peasants, merchants, and wounded fighters in tattered uniforms. They trod solemnly in the opposite direction, their worldly possessions on their backs.
Aldersburg's fallen, my lady.
Sighed one of the refugees with a forlorn shrug.
Outer walls breached. King still defends the old town, but black-clad goats are winning. You'd best turn back before it's too late.
We've nowhere to turn to, good man.
The queen said, then spurred on her horse.
Follow me!
The queen galloped so fast the wind squeezed tears from her eyes, the Lyrian cavalry close at her heels. Hoofbeats thundered down the high road, and the crowd of refugees parted, making a path for the charging riders.
Faster! Faster!
Soon they set eye on Aldersburg. A red glow filled the horizon. The wind carried screams and the clanking of steel. The once proud city was quickly turning to dust in the Nilfgaardian sun. The Nilfgaardian force moved to block the Lyrians' way. Without slowing, Meve cut down the infantryman who tried to drag her from her saddle with a hook. Her head in a winged helmet fell to the ground, leaving a bloody track.
Lyrians! Attack!
Meve shouted.
Take no prisoners!
Short battle, standard battle. Gain more points in 2 out of 3 rounds to win the battle. Now learning commander, watching his moves from the reinforcement. Story battle. Look at all these Nilfgaardians, that's so cool. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. He already has Alba pikemen on the board, Imperia enforcers, and another Alba pikeman. Every turn on turn start boost adjacent units by 1 if this unit has armor. Draw a copy of this unit. Death Wish. Discard all copies of this unit from hand and deck. Is there any way to discard? I can only damage them by 2. Spying. Set a row on fire and then damage them. Do I have this one? Yes.
Bloody hell! You shan't stop me. Not now!
Let's see, what was my plan? I wanted to set a row on fire. Wait. Damage 3 adjacent enemies by 3 and move then 1 row back. I wanted to set the row on fire. Yeah. Maybe I should sling them to this one first, then set the row on fire and take my leader ability. Okay. Okay. Then I wanted to set the row on fire.
Life is mine now.
I could also put the spy here.
No time for that.
Because this one is gonna get boosted. And now I wanted to what was I going to do?
Yes?
Catch!
Nice. But he has more cards.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Wise choice.
Maybe... wait. Yes. Now I can do it. No! Damn it.
Don't like this.
There's like 6 cards left. Yeah, pass. There was no way I could have won this. Not with the cards that I have right now. Gain 2 armor. Order ability.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. Move in, eat
I don't have an order card. Use one more card.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Wait, he gains armor? Oh, because I use my ability, or order ability.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I don't have anything to charge that with. So what I can do is use the decoy ability on the sling and then damage him again by that.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
These 3 and then damage those 3. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh.
That is what you folk lack.
There's nothing. Oh, I should not use that, no.
Aedirn.
Nah. No. I want to try that again. That's fun.
Bloody hell. You shan't stop me. Not now.
Aedirn.
Yes.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
From hand and deck. Okay, so not those two. I don't know, kind of want to use the decoy on this one and then try that again. I could also set the roll on fire.
Catch!
No.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
again, he has a lot more cards. Why? Why does he have so many cards?
Wise choice.
I live to serve you.
My bits got sand aplenty.
Cursed traitors.
I'll fight to my last breath.
Nah, he's gonna destroy that one or that one. Or both. Yeah. Damn it.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Hey? Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Yeah, I'm totally fucking this up again.
I smell a leak.
Yeah, because he has like 6 cards and I have 2. He keeps summoning these division cards, which come from his deck and not from his hand. That's why he has so many. Well. Oh, at least now he has 4. Still, I have 2. Oh, he has 3. Okay.
Aedirn.
Thank you, AI. I don't care if I lose now, but at least we have the same amount of cards. I don't have any more good cards in my deck, I see. Okay, so I don't need that one. I wonder what he will do with the graveyard one.
Tell me you jest.
Oh, okay. I didn't need that one.
As ordered.
There's no way. Nope. So also if I use my leader ability, it has an order. So if I use my leader ability, it will boost self by 2 and gain 2 armor. I can spy.
We got a job to do. Alba! Shh, cock it.
Oh! Too bad I cannot move this one to here. Could have used that 20.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Decently. That is what you folk lack.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
I won.
Your Grace, all that was but their rear guard.
Rear guard.
The Lyrians managed
That
to
doesn't sound
scatter
good.
the Nilfgaardian battalion, one of many besieging Aldersburg.
Whoa.
Their scouts brought before the Queen a prisoner freed from the invaders. Neve inquired about the situation in the city.
Turned the right slaughterhouse it has. The Imperials, they... King had the city cleared, my lady, but didn't budge himself. Holding out with his guard in Old Town, walls still standing there. Said he'd fight to the end, come what may.
Neve weighed her options. The situation looked dire. Demavend, to whom she had come for help, needed help himself. Nilfgaard enjoyed an overwhelming advantage. The small Lyrian detachment stood no chance of breaking the siege. But to retreat, surrender, that was not something Neve did.
The Nilfgaardians do not expect a relief force. Rayla, you know Aldersburg. Can you lead us by side streets to the Old Town, that we may avoid the largest part of the Nilfgaardian army?
The warrior nodded, and without waiting for any further orders, strode out in front of the party. Reynard followed her with his gaze, clearly troubled.
And what then, Your Majesty? We burst into the lion's den and...
And we pray the lion chokes. Follow me!
Alright. The lion chokes. Where am I right now? It seems like, yep, I'm on the verge of this one. I could also walk back and try this one. Just gonna try it. Come on, Mew. You're stuck. Do I have to walk all the way around? Yes, I do. My morale's low. Is there nowhere to pray here? Huh? How come there's nowhere to pray here?
The Lyrians found themselves once more outside General Vrigeff's camp. Reynard shielded his eyes from the sun and counted the tents.
There are 2 Nilfgaardians apiece for our men, your grace.
Meve hesitated long. Few deserve punishment more than this Vrigeff.
Ah, they have more men than we have. So I wonder... Can I ever get back to places? Because then I'll just go. You know what? Should I just... No. I'll lose like half of my unit probably. I think I did everything on the map so far. It's just this part. Maybe I should Google what to do.
The Lyrians found themselves once more outside General Vrigeff's camp. Reynard shielded his eyes from the sun and counted the tents.
There are 2 Nilfgaardians apiece for our men, your grace.
Can be returned to. Is my morale neutral?
Meve hesitated long.
Because I think it's low.
Few deserve punishment.
Yeah, low. But if I can come back to this battle, then I'll come back. With more forces. Because that might sound a little bit better to me. Did I go up there? Oh, there's nothing up there. Well, I went here. Yeah, so I was there. Go here? I don't remember. Yes, going the right way.
flames. Hundreds, thousands wounded. Thousands more fled.
Section end. Golden chests found. Okay, so I'm missing 2. I guess there's one in the camp from Vrygraf. Oh.
Taking advantage of the confusion, Meve maneuvered her troops to the very walls of the old town. Spying Lyrian
Not where I
banners, the
want to go
defenders
yet.
suspected a trap. But when they noticed Black Railer among them, they immediately lowered the drawbridge. The old town was a maze of brothels and shady taverns. In normal times, students and other pleasure seekers prowled its dark alleys. Now, tired soldiers slumped in every corner, though the Lyrians' arrival clearly buoyed their spirits. The Fraternal Realms warriors clasped each other's hands and swapped tales. Even Aedirn's king, Demavend, made no secret of his pleasure at seeing these unexpected arrivals.
Me! Of all the besieged cities in all the world, you walk into mine. Come to the rescue, have you?
To be quite frank, I've come to be rescued.
Oh, yes. I've heard much of the events in Lyria. Disgraceful. Such betrayal. However, as you might have noticed, things are none too rosy here either.
Yes, that is hard to miss.
I thought we'd trade blows with the Blackclads. That it would be an even match. 2 weeks. That sufficed to annihilate the army I'd spent my whole lifetime building.
Your Majesty, I cannot say what fate will bring, if we shall reach this war's end alive. But I wish to say now that I admire you.
Oh?
You evacuated the city, yet refused to evacuate yourself. You fight to the bitter end, like a hero.
Nice.
But of course, a king must lead by example after all. Especially in war.
Reynard, that rumbling, you hear it? Studded boots on cobblestones. The Nilfgaardians.
They're coming.
Prepare the men for battle.
Yes, Your Grace.
So, now that we're alone, what's really going on?
What? Did you not hear? I'm defending my capital, like a hero.
Demavend, please, don't feed me that drivel. We've known each other far too long. Why did you stay?
Meve. As meddling as you are beautiful. See that building? That one there.
Which one?
The brothel? The Crimson Bodice?
Precisely. So, promise not to laugh. I'm a patron. A loyal one, in fact. One of the girls there, Demeretta. She's marvelous. Makes me feel young again.
Alright, Demavend.
A young fool, you mean? Demavend, there's a war on, and...
Allow me to finish. Demeretta became, well, with child.
Oh no.
Exactly 9 months ago.
Oh no,
Understand
no.
now?
Oh.
She's entered confinement. Having contractions.
Since yesterday.
Ooh.
You see, I cannot leave her like this. Can't have her move. I must stay put until she gives birth.
And then what? Pray tell. Invite all of Nilfgaard to the christening?
I think he has a bastard now.
No, my dear. There is a hidden tunnel deep beneath the city, leading far beyond its walls.
Alright.
Once the midwives cut the cord,
Cut the
we
cord,
flee.
yes. Okay, we flee. Okay, so he's fleeing. Yeah, I wanted to say you risk an entire army.
Demavend, you risk the lives of thousands of men for a single child. For a bastard to boot.
Meve, I would kill thousands of men for my child.
Oh, really?
Born in wedlock or out, it changes nothing.
Oh.
It changes everything. One way the babe inherits the throne, the other...
You argue succession while I speak of a father's love. But I shouldn't expect you to understand. Your heart, ice through and through, always has been. No wonder, villain.
Your Majesties, the Nilfgaardians are attacking.
Meve, we must hold out. A few hours, that's all.
I'll do what I can.
Straight into battle. Midwives advise that women in the throes of childbirth be surrounded with a sense of calm and security. Demeretta was afforded no such luxury. As she opened her eyes between contractions, she witnessed the flaming missiles of Nilfgaardian war machines streak across the sky and lifeless soldiers slide from the fort's walls. "Faster," she whispered to her forthcoming infant son. "Faster, my angel." Optional. Eliminate enough Nausicaa brigade to give Demavend time to escape. Get extra cards. Special rules. Story battle. Well, alright. Palisade. Castle Gate. Boost random ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Destroy all palisades and boost all enemies in hand, deck, and on the battlefield by 2. Permanent resilience. After 4 turns, on turn start, destroy Castle Gate. How can I then reduce the counter by 1 for each Nausicaa brigade? When the counter reaches 0, Meve wins the battle. Meve loses the battle. I need stuff that destroys then. I don't think this is gonna work.
Defend the king!
Ah.
We must stop them!
Barbarians.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I don't have a lot of options here.
I want
Plant their hedge! Anvalnen order! We got a job to do.
Neve! They're getting close! Devils take all, help me!
I warned you.
Catch!
Neve! We must hold on a bit longer.
What did, oh, he has one more. You can spawn 2 more now? No? Is this not a normal battle? I don't know.
Don't like this.
Should I just pass? I don't. I forgot the objective. I don't know if I can pass now. What can I do?
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
needed. This.
Very gloire!
Tell me you jest.
Lost.
Trouvé ni gloire!
No, no, no. Okay.
No! A chase! Ha ha ha! It worked! Now retreat to the tunnel!
Yes. Whew, that was kind of stressful, but I did it in one go. Oh, did I do
With
it
their
in one
forces
go?
combined, the
I don't
rulers
remember.
managed to
I
hold
don't
the
care.
old town long enough for Demereta to bear the king's offspring, a healthy, hardy boy. When the midwife slapped the infant, his scream carried above the roar of battle. Soon afterwards,
baby.
the defenders abandoned the walls and left the city through a secret tunnel. The Nilfgaardians, furious that not one but two northern sovereigns were among the escapees, razed Aldersburg to the ground.
Thank you. If not for you, the devils would have devoured us.
I should say it was nothing. But the truth is, I need your aid.
Aid? But you see, my army is no more. I must pull back, regroup.
Pull back? Where to? The golden sun flies over your entire realm.
To Redania, to take shelter at the court there.
And then? Will you sit and watch the fool juggle apples as Nilfgaard parcels all Aedirn out to its settlers?
Meve, one must know when to fold and when to double down. Nilfgaard has stretched the front. Winter will soon be here. Let the costs claw away at them. A year, two, then we strike. And we shall prove the Empire is a colossus with feet of clay.
You're a coward, Demavend. A common coward.
Perhaps so. But mind, courage alone wins no wars. Soldiers do. And Nilfgaard simply has many more.
I can't live like that.
So what shall you do instead?
Fight.
Fight on. Until I win. Or the black-clad curs tear me apart.
Gods, such pity I have for your husband. The poor man must have had a rough go of it.
Wow. This Demavend is kind of salty.
He seemed content with his life while it lasted. Yet I'm serious, Demavend, in my request. You truly won't aid me. Provide nothing at all.
Royal decree. Probably something else in this, Gwent.
I will tell my men whoever so wishes can join your party and fight on.
Okay.
But please, curb your excitement. They are tired. Few will
So are
choose the
we.
path of greater resistance. But.
But.
Are you familiar with the saying, when at wit's end, a dwarf's your friend?
No, but okay,
Yes,
go on.
it and many others. Yet as much as I appreciate folk wisdom, I prefer facts to philosophy at the moment. Preferably facts relevant to my situation.
How about this? Mahakam is but a week's ride from here.
Okay.
And there you'll find thousands of dwarves armed to the teeth. Enough to turn the tides of this war, I venture.
Dwarf like fighting.
Yes, they could. If not for another fact. That the dwarves have always been famously indifferent to strife between humans. They'll never come to my aid. I doubt they'll even let me into their land.
Unless you show them this. The leaden ring.
The
a
leaden
token
ring.
of amity given to me by the Aedirn-chief.
Alright.
That's not to say they'll welcome you with open arms. But they will hear you out. And that is something.
Dwarven infantry I'd make good use of. I shall do as you say. Or at least try.
Good. And to ease your journey somewhat, I'll give you as your guide the best man, or rather woman, for the task.
Who?
Rayla!
Oh, Rayla. Okay.
Yes, Your Grace?
You've been to Mahakam with me many times. You know their paths. Take Queen Meve and her party there.
'Twould be an honor, Your Majesty.
I'll send messengers ahead that the dwarfs may expect your arrival. Until then, good luck, Meve. And may we one day waltz upon the grave of our foe, Emperor Emir.
May it be so. Just as long as I get to lead.
Ah, of course. Farewell, Queen.
Neve left Aldersburg in ill spirits. Rather than provide the help she had hoped for, Demavend had merely sent her on to Mahakam. Her way west was lit first by the glow of a burning city, then by the smoldering remains of charred villages by the roadside. It was clear the war against Nilfgaard had taken a bitter turn. Each stranger was now treated as an enemy, and the customarily hospitable Aedirnians slammed their doors at anyone's approach. The party's morale was somber as well, and did not even improve with the first sight of mountains looming in the distance. Wandering among the ashes, Meve entered the dwarves' domain.
Now I'm...
Along perilously steep paths, Black Rayla led the Queen and company towards Mahakam, the dwarven homeland. There, among snow-capped peaks, someone awaited.
Rayla, you brought strangers.
Gabor, I present to you Meve, Queen of Illyria and Rivia.
Ah, a queen. Crivens. Well then.
A large shadow swept across the sky.
Oh.
The dwarf swallowed the rest of his greeting as all raised their gazes to see a dragon soar swiftly toward Mount Carbon.
Keltilis, dinna be afeard, he isn't a threat to us.
The dwarf had broken the silence gently, he himself quite familiar with this altogether unusual sight.
And now, sit yourselves down afore the pottage grows cold.
But... Flew. Drake?
Okay, Reynard.
Stone shriveling marvel, innit? Makes you almost sad the lizards are dying out.
Should you not worry more about the fate of your brethren? That creature will soon have all Mahakam aflame.
Ha! Keltilis? No! He's lived here centuries. Harmless for the most part. Now, Your
For
Grace.
the most part.
A taste?
No, none. Though your offer of repast I value, good sir.
Oh, no need of that. Gabor, please. Enchanted to make your acquaintance.
Gabor here's a true local notable, from one of Mahakam's leading clans, the Zigrins. But then he wouldn't be our guide if he wasn't. A guide for all important guests.
A pleasure. And as I said, I thank you for your hospitality, but I've no time to feast now. I must speak to your ruler at once.
Don't mean no offence, but Aedirn-chief Bruverhoog's a recluse of sorts, as humans go. Didn't even meet the ones that wear crowns. But I suppose I could. Meaning, if you drafted a letter...
Her Majesty's got Demoven's signet, given willingly.
Ah. Well, that's a sheep of a different sort. We didn't let many human folk into Mahakam, and for good reason. So those who we let come through the second gate get blindfolded. Just after they've surrendered their arms at the first. But you've the leaden ring. Given one of your kind to confirm trust and amity. So, we're certain we can treat you as one of our own. Aedirn chief's in the pass visiting. Looking to his flock. Come on. No reason you two shouldn't jabber right quick.
Though the Lyrian infantry rose half an ell taller than the dwarf, he moved with remarkable ease through the waist-high snow, while those behind him slipped and stumbled on the ice-slick rocks. Neve and Rayla trailed the party, so they might speak in private.
Gabor Zigrin.
The ring. However did Demavend come to possess it?
Aedirn Chief himself gave it to him, years ago. A decade, perhaps more.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Oh, you must have heard the tale, Your Grace.
What?
You see, formerly, Foltest of Temeria's sovereign of Mahakam, he believed it was his right to tax any Leand lands, so he sent collectors. Well, the dwarves felt stripped, so they stripped the collectors down to their natural state. Put them in beer barrels, they then rolled down the mountainside.
Sounds a lot like The Hobbit.
Ah, my. That incited Foltest's ire, I'm sure.
Indeed, Ember hot ire. A punitive expedition was assembled immediately. We're about to set off when Demavend managed to dissuade Foltest. Aedirn Chief gave him the ring in thanks.
I see it all now. Prevented Mahakam's slaughter, Demavend did.
Your Majesty, Demavend prevented a slaughter, true. But Foltest's in the Temerians, not the dwarves. Mahakam and fortifications. Well, you'll soon see. No human will take them, ever.
The Elder's gratitude, then? Not certain I know where it came from.
Had the dwarves crushed the Temerians? No, when they had done so, what would have happened? Why, retaliation against all non-humans in Temeria. Bruven knew this, so in fact, Demavend saved them.
Exceptionally provident, the Elder-in-Chief.
And shrewd as a swarm of snakes. So when you speak, beware his hiss, and weigh your every word.
Rayla, your aid proved an unexpected bounty.
Your Grace, to fight arm in arm with one so bold as you is an honour from which I'll not readily resign. I was to lead you to Mahakam, King Demavend's order. As to my duties afterwards, I receive no instructions. So until a sealed scroll containing such arrives, I will serve your Grace under her command.
No,
I'm
I
content,
want her.
Rayla. The times are such that no aid can I dismiss, and yours in particular.
I'm humbled, your Grace.
Let us move on. I've grown amply curious of this Elder-in-Chief, this Bruver Hoog.
It's fun how they say Dutch words, or maybe South African words, or Belgian words, even, in another language.
Your Grace, I have a message. For your eyes only.
For your eyes only. Only for you. Your Majesty, as promised, I am reporting to you on the situation in Lyria and Rivia. Your son is king in name only. True power is held by Count Cadwell and General Ibdahi. From what I hear, both lust for soul control, thus conflict between them is inevitable. Soon Nilfgaard will start expelling peasants from the best lands of Lyria and Rivia, and importing their own settlers to replace them. Willem tries to delay the process, but General Abdehi will not relent. Our prayers for your success, milady. Captain Tobias. Situation in Mahakam. Stable, unchanged for centuries. No evidence of internal opposition, open or covert. Power in Mahakam held by Elder-in-Chief Gruver Hoog, ruling on behalf of clans. Warning. Hoog, extremely difficult negotiation partner. Tiresome to get him to sit down to talks. Deathly worrying to convince him to make even minor compromises. Only values good of Mahakam and its inhabitants. Appeals to anything else. Led nowhere. During present war, Mahakam maintains strict neutrality. Neutrality? Trades with both Nilfgaard and Northern Realms. Yeah. Units will take 25% less of the recruit cap. 5,000. Decreases the gold cost of creating units. Each unit gains 1 armor at the start of battle. I don't have enough wood for that. 2 armor. Capped at 3. Ooh, I need like 10,000 and 2,000 wood for that. I don't have enough room for these people. Enables you to trade gold for wood or recruits, as well as wood for gold. Oh. I want to, but I'd rather do this one first. Oh, I had another one in the command tent. Draw and play 2 blitz units from your deck. It's pretty good, actually. I think I'll choose that one instead of the Becker. For now. I'll do my deck next time. Wait, am I missing one more? What am I missing? Oh, this one. Spawn and play Gabor left hook or Gabor bottomless pockets. Gabor left hook, dwarf, deploy damage unit by 10 if it was destroyed. Deal any remaining damage to another unit. Bottomless pockets. Play 1 trinket from your deck. I need one more gone. This one then? Okay. Now, let's see here on the map. it's been 3. Oh, wait. Still? Right. Oh, I have to talk to all these people? Well, not right now. I just had a dialogue of 10 minutes. Maybe more. 15 minutes. So I'll just stop here. But we've entered Mahakam. It took me 3 times playing to get through Aedirn, but I think my streams have not been too long, and I could have gotten through Aedirn maybe last time or just in 2 times, but whatever. We'll do Mahakam next time, and gonna go make some dinner. So I will see you guys later. Bye!